All right, I'm out here at Young Conservation Area. Gonna be hiking this trail. Never been here before, so we'll see what all this has here. There's some hunting stuff going on. Maybe. Archery only, apparently. All right. It's a bit further than I had expected for today, but yep, should be nice and fun. So let's get to it. Of course, vehicles can't get to it because that's a pretty harsh gate right there. All right. So it's been a little bit of rain, so it might be a little muddy. And one of the things, I haven't seen this very much at all, but we are getting mud rain. So apparently dust is being kicked up in Texas and Arkansas and carried up this way, and it is raining down, and the rain is like mud. So I'm having to wash my car frequently. Anyway, let's get hiking. Well, what I'm seeing on the trail guide and what I'm seeing in the real world is not lining up. I always love that. So trail says I should go that way, and I'll be coming back that way. But there's also down here going to look at the creek and something that way, which is not even on Gaia. I'm gonna go look at the creek and see if it's on all trails, so I can know maybe which way to go. But this creek looks like it has overran its banks quite a few times. I got the sand up here. Oh. But this is a very nice creek. I'm gonna get over there and look at some of those rocks and stuff. Let's see which way I'm supposed to be going. All right, so All Trails has a version of the trail, but I don't think either one of them, Gaia nor All Trails, neither one of them has that section there, and they both point to go this way for loops and stuff. So my route is apparently going to be creating something new. So let's look at the tracks here. I know we've got some dog, people's, see, that's a people boot. That is a deer. That is a deer with a dog paw print here. Some older dog prints. So a popular place to walk your dog. I said, never been here before, so not sure how all the trails are going to be, but if they're all like this, nice, wide, and well kept, kind of. Oh, it should be fun. But, oh, this is going to be interesting. There's a, well, not, okay, easily bypassed, but part of the trail is standing water. Fortunately, there's a nice shoulder over here, so gonna do that. So yeah, All Trails and Gaia both have different routes and different trails and missing some. So we're gonna be completely and totally surprised what's actually happening over here. Like I said, it was a bit further than I had expected. I knew it was about 45 minutes from the house, but it's actually not too far from Beulah Trail up in Greensfelder. It's just on the other side of the interstate. And this is a bit further than I have gone down in this area. So it was interesting to get here. Someplace I've never been before. Always like this. Oh, and after my knee going out on me last week on the White Bison Trail, I am wearing a knee brace on my left knee, just to give it a little bit more support while out doing stuff like this. Well, I did say it was well kept, but we did have storms Friday night, tornadoes and all that good stuff. So little fresh damage is to be expected. There are benches, so that's interesting. How well maintained and stuff this is for being something that I had never been to. All right, so I have now consulted Gaia, All Trails, and the hiking project, and I hope I'm going the right way. So the hiking project is correct. Go up here for a little bit, take a right, and we're going to be doing the LaBarque Hills Trail. And this is, there's some interesting rock formations there at the bottom of the hill. Ooh. But yeah, so far, definitely plan your hike out maybe. Although that might be difficult because there's offshoot trails here, and none of the hiking apps actually have all the optional paths showing. So that's going to be interesting. Ooh, birdhouse. And I don't know if that's just a deer trail or a actual hiking trail. Looks more like a deer trail because it doesn't really seem to go anywhere. So I'll stick to this here. So the left of here would go back to the little parking lot and the pond that's over there. And the right should go to the LaBarque Hills hiking trail. Yeah, that's pretty close to the road. So we are going right. And it is quite muddy. This is interesting. Nice little concrete bridge here. The trail had turned into a little gravel road on the other side of this. But it's a nice big sturdy, interesting concrete bridge going across, which is, man, seems a little excessive for a hiking trail. But it's a hiking trail. So apparently this is just a loop, so both will end up at the same place. So I'm going to go this way first. Might go the other way on the way back, because I think it's largely a in and out with a couple of loops on it. So might as well get the uphilly part done and maybe have a little smoother sailing on the way back. I don't know, but we will see. Looks like there's been some four-wheeler activity in the past. Getting into some pine stands. Look like might have been intended for timber farming. I don't know. This has been an interesting little hill. It's got plenty of, I don't know, exposed rock, rock shelf. Don't know if that's been naturally worn away or probably natural, but it's still pretty cool. Interesting to look at. Got a nice overlook of the creek. Pretty sure we were starting out down there. So yeah, the trail is still nice and wide and all that good stuff. It is a little bit chilly, but I am starting to get the trail warm going on. I guess the biggest issue here today is it is still quite breezy, which brings a little bit more of that chill right down through the bones. Going to be interesting to see what kind of elevation we get here. I don't think it's going to be a whole lot, just because nothing looked like it was extremely high around here, except for the other side of the road over there, which looks like there's a pretty good hill over there. But this, all of this on this side looks moderate. Or maybe even LaBarque. I don't know. Yeah, so that's the Taconic Trail. but I thought we were on the LaBarque Hills Trail. This is kind of a loop, I guess. Somewhere. Ooh. All right, we're gonna go that way. Get that hill out of the way. And the creek crossing. Woo! Nothing better than a cold day creek crossing. Thank goodness for wool socks. Huh. Interesting. But the creek crossing is behind me. Whew. And I'm mostly up the hill, so. Still pretty muddy. Good thing I hadn't washed my shoes yet. If I had nice pretty shoes, nice clean shoes, I might would have been a little upset about getting them all muddy again. But since I haven't washed them since getting them really muddy like 4 hiking trips ago, it's all good. If it weren't for that wind, I might have been shedding my flannel by now, but it's still a little breezy, even through the trees. So keeping it on. Crossing over a power line. Crossing under a power line. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this area has a little bit more elevation than I had thought, but not as much as surrounding areas. So we crossed back over the power line, not too far from where we had crossed the other way, just over the hill there. And I was coming up through here going, my God, tell me that's not the trail. And as I got closer, I was like, oh man, that is the trail. Nope. Thankfully, the trail goes back into the woods. Woo! Yeah, not a fan of hiking power lines. Did enough of that when I was deer hunting. Find your spot and wait on the dogs. Yeah, most of the times the dogs would come straight to me and I would have to pick up handling them for the rest of the hunt. Yay. Very glad now that if I get hungry, I can just go down to the grocery store and pick something up. Yep, so coming up this hill, there was a few slips and stuff. And I can tell by that long little slide mark there, that going down is not going to be any different. So yeah, gonna get a grip. Ooh, that's a pretty high hill over there. Some pretty nice ridges through here. I mean, it's nice out here. It is very nice. Wouldn't mind coming back and hiking this trail when it's not just all mud. It's not all mud. I mean, it's light, but still slippy, which is probably would not do my left knee any favors at all if I happen to slide. So yeah, well shoot, I'm almost, nah, looks like it curves around there and keeps on going down. So yeah, I'm gonna put the camera away and just concentrate on not falling down. All right, coming to an intersection. Parking is that way. What's that way? Let's see. All right, we have gone 2 miles, and that has been basically the Taconic Trail. And apparently this is where it becomes the Baroque Hills Trail. What in the world? That ain't how that's supposed to go. There we go. It's a little better. Anyway. All right, we're gonna head out on the LaBarque Hills Trail. So that is a 6.5 mile trail. We've already done 2. I'm thinking about 3.5 miles, maybe 4. I might throw the hammock up, have a little bit of a rest, and just need to swing a little bit. But my concern is that it's a little chilly and breezy, and that hammock is going to have some CBS going on. So I'll probably give it a try. But so far, this trail has been awesome. Probably would have did 4 miles if I headed back to the parking lot there. Woo, another creek crossing. All right. Yeah, I do not see a good place to cross. Looks like someone tried at some point to have some rocks there. That's going to be interesting. Probably a little bit more water here than there usually is. So I'll just use these rocks. Woo! That's some deep water to clean my hacking stick off on. Yeah. Rock jumping. So far, so good. Getting in some shallow water, but otherwise seem to have done it without a problem. Nice. I hear something. I am going to check it out. Ooh, interesting. That is some silty soil. Oh, very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Little stream or spring created by all the rain and runoff. Oh, that is cool. That reminds me, I should probably take a drink of water. Awesome. Look at this. So I'm going to have to go into the trail apps and see which way I should need to go. Parking's back that way. Trail goes both ways. And apparently this just doesn't exist. But I'll see. Oh. So this is LaBarque Hills loop. So I'm gonna go left first. Left for liberty. Right for restrictions. Anyway. Oh, that's just awesome looking. Yeah, definitely gonna come out here a little bit further into spring. Well, I don't think spring's here yet, but close enough. Listen to that wind. It's not reaching very far down in this valley here. So I got high hills on both sides. Well, not real high, but yeah. This is awesome. You should see the other side of that. Very cool. Very, very cool places here. Oh man. This place is just full of these. I don't know if this is going to be running during the summer or if it's going to dry up. But man, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Look at that hill. Just some of these trees, and it's nice being out here. Very, very nice. Although you can hear the plane. Yep, a little bit of mud is definitely worth this trip. Oh, and there's more. Holy crap. Look at this. Look at that. Very cool. And just more and more and more. Look at that. All right, 3.1 miles. Oh, excuse me. Just finished a little snack. So we're at 3.1 miles, and this is pretty freaking awesome. Got a little limb on limb action up there, making some squeaking noises. The trail is well marked by the leaves being piled on either side. So yeah, maybe here in a little bit I might be hanging up the hammock. Depending on how high we get up here. So I think the wind is coming just kind of front right at this point. Yeah, this has got a good bit more elevation than I had thought it was going to have. Pretty well marked, at least in some places. The splits don't have as good of a marking as I'd hope, but pretty easy to figure out. I think I just got 3 times my floors goal as far as going up and down stairs, flights of stairs. I think that hit on the trail. Yeah, looks like we're going up to the top up there. Woo! Yep, we did get up to the top. Or well, that's probably the top right there. But, close enough. Close enough for government work. I'm probably going to get over here on the side of the hill opposite from the wind, if I can, and string that hammock up. Lay down for a little bit, let the knee rest. It's doing all right now. But I can tell after coming up that hill, there's some fatigue setting in. We're probably close to 4 miles. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away from the wind. It is kind of You know, coming from in front and to the right side. Or at least it was just then. But man, this has been an awesome hike. Absolutely awesome. Got another little hill coming up.
Well, my only real excuse is I was tired. I left my microphone in my backpack over there, but I got the hammock strung up between two trees, a little bit shielded from the wind. Yeah, facing the sun was probably not a good idea, so I circled around or swung around in the hammock, and that was a lot better. Uh, there's a marker for the trail right there swaying in the wind, and so that's just about where the trail is. And I'm laying down in my hammock, uh, trying to get a little rest. Yep, contemplating a whole lot of good, interesting things that I can't remember now. So, uh, enjoy watching the hammock sway.
Well, that hang was at 3.57 miles. Not sure how long I hung out there, but I was laying there contemplating, like, how long should I stay here? How long's long enough? How long would be too long? And then I was like, ooh, what is that sensation? That is uncomfortable. And I realized that it was shivering. And I was like, well, yep, that means it's time to go. Time to get back up to the hiking heat. So I should be about 3 miles back to the parking lot, I think. Yeah. There's a good bit of trail debris probably from the storms. But other than that, the trail's been pretty good, a little muddy, but you know. Jeez. All right. Back at it, and the wind's picked up a little bit. Which is probably why I got cold. So I will, good gravy. Wow. Check in a little while. Some pretty awesome sights over here. Field with barn, hills. Pretty nice. Wind is picking up a lot, so got a little face protection. I mean, but look at that. That is just some awesome scenery and stuff. Looks like another hill. I expect I'm going to have a good bit of floors done by the time I get through. Oh, that's just awesome. Trees making weird noises. Bumping together and sometimes squeaking and stuff like that. Huh. So I was looking at the topography of the area, and it looks like we're climbing up. And I'm gonna follow some of these ridges and then go back down toward the parking lot. That's gonna be interesting. Wonder how many up and downs we're gonna do. Look at that. Awesome little stream. But yeah, so my knee has, my left knee has started bothering me. It's all right on the uphills. It does not like at all the downhills. So it is not as bad as the end of White Bison, but I think that's just because of the support brace that it has. And I am literally out in the middle of nowhere, so the choice I have is pretty much stay here or hike out. So I'm hoping this is a trail. Looks like a trail, but got some serious damage here. Or that might be the trail. Yeah, I think the fallen trees throwed me off. Anyway, yeah, there's footprints through here. Okay. So yeah, the knee's not way too horrible yet, thankfully. So we're gonna keep on trucking. And this is awesome scenery out here. Definitely recommend the trail. That's cool. Whoops. There we go. That's cool. Yeah. That, not so much. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try it here. The knee being still a bit persnickety, I'm not gonna make this. Okay, that was pretty easy. Like I said, the knee seems to enjoy uphills, just doesn't like flat or downhills. Kind of weird. I wonder if these are still going to be flowing and stuff in the summer. It got to cross right back over. I could have just kept following. What the? Now that is a crossing at a deep puddle. I guess I'll cross on down further and come back. Jeez. Oh! That almost went real far down. Oh man. So cross down here. Or you can just step over. Then get back to the trail. Oh, oh. All right. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's awesome and amazing, but man, some of the trail is literally water. But if this is flowing in the summer, man, this would be great. Listen to that. Woo. Parking. And the only thing standing between that and me, or me and parking, is right now this stream crossing. There's a lot of those around here. Yeah. Doing that without getting your feet wet, some challenging, little challenging. All right, parking. All right, came down from there. Headed back to parking. Wow. That looks familiar. Or does it? Maybe. But parking's that way. Woo! I'm going toward parking. All right. Taking the other way back. Getting closer and closer to the parking lot. Still quite a ways, I think. But man, look at that. Yeah, so I don't have very far to go at all. I'm at 6.24 miles of what's supposed to be 6.5 miles. But we'll see when I get back to the car. But yeah, I'm plumb tuckered. Taking a little bit of break here. Excuse me. Yeah, I can see the road up there. But yeah, it's been an awesome hike. It's been a little bit more uphill and downhill than I had expected. But still, man, the scenery out here. Cannot wait to come out here middle of spring, maybe early summer. It'd be awesome if the water's still flowing. We'll see. Well, there we are. There are a lot more cars there than when I started. Lots of buzzards over there. Yeah. I'm being followed. Anyway, I'll put the stats up here shortly. And y'all get out there. Y'all have fun hiking now.
Hear the eagles call. High, hang and get high. The stream's running wild, time passes by. Hammock swings where the forest sighs. Get high on the mountains, chasing the skies. Every step, feel the earth below. your boots and your heart full of dreams. Let's get lost where the air feels clean. Y'all have fun hiking, let it be known.